This might seem kinda out there, so bear with me. Doctor Doom may actually be in the right.
All of you have lived stolen lives.
So let's start with Captain America. Steve Rogers was supposed to return the Infinity Stones and then come back to his own timeline. Instead, he stayed in the past and he created an entirely different life with Peggy Carter. That reality wasn't originally his. And the Russo brothers themselves explained that changing the past creates an alternate future rather than rewriting your original one. So technically, Steve Rogers literally stole a life from another timeline. The Avengers went back through time and removed Infinity Stones from their original timelines and brought millions of people back from Thanos' snap, which technically had already happened. And then there's Loki. The Loki sitting on that throne at the end of Loki Season 2 isn't supposed to exist. He is a variant who escaped with the Tesseract. The TVA originally arrested him because his escape created an unauthorized branch. And now that same variant has gone through years of experiences he was never originally meant to have, living a life he was not meant to live. And you can even make a case for Peter Parker, who made a catastrophic mess of his own life. His identity was exposed. He asks Doctor Strange to cast a spell that made the entire world forget who Peter Parker was. And technically, that's kind of breaking the rules. And then there's Wanda. WandaVision is basically an entire story about Wanda creating a reality where she gets the life she's always wanted. A husband who has died, children who never existed, and an entire town forced to participate in her fantasy, living a life she was never meant to have. And what about Gamora? The Gamora currently running around in the MCU isn't actually supposed to be there. She's a version pulled from 2014. And then we have my personal favorite X-Men movie, Days of Future Past. The entire movie is about the X-Men deciding, we don't like this future, let's go back and change it. Yes, they probably saved millions of lives in the process, but from Doctor Doom's perspective, they decided they had the right to destroy one reality and replace it with another one, and are probably completely oblivious to the lives their decisions destroy in the process. And after you think of all that, suddenly Doom's quote becomes a lot more interesting.